Well, hello and welcome again to River Valley Farm. Hopefully everyone is surviving the COVID-19 coronavirus, whatever you want to call it. If you're not, well, I feel sorry for you, but if you are, well, welcome to the club of the essentials, because that's where I've been. I've been off doing essential work for my job for the last month, and then now let's see, today's what is today, the 7th, 8th of April, and next week we get to look forward to being only allowed to work 24 hours a week. So glad to know we caught them up and everything. So anyway, we have in this box, or well, I guess let's go back a little bit farther. Last video about a month ago titled 484 down, farm OC isn't though. I finished plowing my field down here, my hay field down here with the C, because the injection pump went bad on this. So subsequently I called around, found the one place in the world that could do it for me, and sent the pump to them, or at least the one place in the world that claimed they could do it for me, or would tell me on the phone that they could do it for me anyway. Everybody else was kind of like, oh, well, you need a head for your injection pump, and that's going to be hard to come by because these pumps are old and tired and nobody really uses them anymore, what have you. So, okay then. So as I said, I found the one place that said that they could fix it. They needed this piece right here, which is the head for the pump, and that was all that it you know. And then of course there was a basic rebuild charge included in that. The Bosch pumps are higher than regular, you know, pretty much anything other than Rusamaster and whatever their replacement is. I forget the name of it, but the those are pretty much only high because that's what John Deere used, and well, John Deere has bought up all of the rights to those pumps, so they're the only place you can technically get parts for them, and so on and so forth. Anyway, Mother Deere's really proud of their stuff. And then Bosch is pretty close second. Now, this is a okay. This is different. This is a different pump, or at least it doesn't have the same number on it. This was a VA3, and CR was at the tail end of the number on this one. It yeah, something to do with it anyway, but you know, well, I'm just gonna talk for a minute before I cut my damn fingers off or something. You know, the pump's 40 years old, so okay, fine. Nobody really uses them anymore, whatever. Like I said, this is a Bosch VA rotary injection pump, 3-cylinder. The VA is a series, 3-cylinder, VA3. Then there was some other numbers in between there, and then CR at the end of it. The BR pumps were more common, I guess, so they're still a little bit more readily available than what this one is, but it is what it is. We got it back. It's rebuilt. It's got a new head on it. Should be good to go. So let me finish unwrapping this thing, like I said, before I try to cut my fingers off or something, and we'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, so it's out of the package. That little critter right there on my grill, I don't know about all that, but anyway, he's not coming no closer, so I guess we'll let him alone. I don't mess with them, they don't mess with me, and we'll all be good after that. But anyway, so it's all out of the wrapping and whatnot. They sent me some nifty little washers and stuff. As I said, this was the only place I could find out of the 5 or 6 places I called that actually had this head for this pump and was able to tell me that yes, we have this, we can get it, we can rebuild it. Okay, so basic rebuild on this pump, like I said, these are higher than some of the other stuff. And if you're an old school Massey Ferguson guy, you know, they'd rebuild your pump off of your Perkins for I think it's like $300 to do a basic rebuild on it. Okay, this one was again a bit more than that. This one was $600 for the basic rebuild of this pump. That's just parts and labor to do it. Is what it is. My local shop, my local fuel injection people wanted $700 to do a basic rebuild on it. Told them what was wrong with it, where this piece was broken here. They said, well, that's kind of beyond a basic rebuild, so we can't, you know, and then they were like, well, we can't even help you with that. It needs a head, we can't help you with that. Okay, fine. Can you get me a reman pump? Possibly, maybe, we don't know. So called around to several other shops and got pretty much the same story, similar pricing, somewhere between $600 and $800 to rebuild it for a basic rebuild. It needs a head, can't help you. Okay, so anyway, down in Mendenhall, Mississippi is an outfit called Milex International. Milex, M-Y-L-E-X, International. It's not an old school international place. It's just not. It'd be a lot cooler if it was, but whatever. It's just a local pump shop down there. So called them. We can build it. We have a head. We can, you know, so if the pump's $600 to get it rebuilt, the head's going to be $589 on top of that. If your head is rebuildable, if not, there's going to be a $200 core charge on that you'll have to pay. Fine, that's still cheaper than $1,500 that I could find the reman one for, which was at Bates Incorporated in Bourbon, Indiana. If you haven't dealt with them, if you have old international stuff, you need to look them people up. They're great. They know their stuff. They have stuff. Awesome people to deal with. Again, a little bit high. Shipped this thing to Mississippi for $60 roughly. Sent it down there. They did what they said they were going to do. Ended up being like a 3-week turnaround because it took a couple days to get there. That was before COVID-19, coronavirus, whatever, screwed up the shipping world. It ended up taking me 4 or 5 days to get it back because that's just the way it is now, supposedly. But anyway, they got it down there. They got it in. They looked at it. They said, okay, yeah, we can rebuild that. We can fix it. Here it is. It's back. We're getting ready to put it on and see if it's fixed or not. I really hope it is because I don't want to have to do this anymore. Anyway, so I didn't film taking this thing off because I was busy. I came up here one night after work. We're in a rapid hurry, ripped this thing off. I got it drained, got it boxed up, got it sent down there. Like I said, I was in a hurry. So in process of doing all this, I dropped the fuel filter and broke the bowl off of it. So I got a new bowl. We got a new gasket. There's my gear. One thing I didn't do is I did not time the engine when I took the pump off because, well, it's keyed. So it's really kind of pointless to do that. Let me show you the key way so you'll understand what I'm talking about. So here's my key right here. So I just got to line that up in the gear and put it back on and it'll be in time and everything will be fine. If you are having questions about if you have one of these and you want to know how to time it, we may cover that later in another video or something. I don't know. It's just whatever. Basically, you put number 1 on top dead center and then you should be able to remove the pump. If you want to know about this, it's supposed to be your injection timing. Don't quote me on this, but I think on a 484 it's like 14 degrees before top dead center. Again, don't quote me on that because I don't have the book in front of me, but I think that's what it is. And that's all accomplished by marks in here and marks on the on the dampener pulley and what have you. So anyway, I have talked and talked and talked and talked here. I'm gonna go put this pump on now, and then we'll see if this dumb tractor will start. I really hope it will. Okay, so important to note, I hope you guys will be able to see this with me and my light and my camera all down in here and everything all at the same time. I don't know if you can or not. Anyway, well, you can see the mark on the pump right there. Okay. Yeah, well, I can see it anyway. Alright, so anyway, there is a mark on the pump right here. Okay. That's on pretty much every injection pump you'll ever take off. One of the ears has a mark on it. And then there should be a corresponding mark on the front cover. In this case, it's been painted over, so I took a screwdriver and knocked it back out. That way I know where my pump is supposed to be at. If you take this off and you don't know where that is, then you will have to time your pump. Okay, you know, we might be half a degree off or something, but that's not enough to hurt anything. Another way to tell is to look where the mounting washer was. Right here, you can see the wear mark on the pump where the washer was. So that's another thing to check, but you have to line that up or you will be out of time and having issues starting or not running well under load or something, depending on which way you go with it. So off we go again. Time to go. Well, I got to bolt this up, tighten up the gear, put the lines on, anyway, got things to do. All right, so we've gone great guns and we got her all bolted up and the lines on it and stuff. Only one minor problem, we're missing something down here on the fuel filter. Okay, so as I stated earlier, I broke the fuel bowl when I took the, I was working on this thing, getting the pump off of it, because like I said, I was in a hurry. So anyway, you know, here's my bowl. It's in 3 pieces. There's the bolt for said bowl. And this is the new bowl that I was able to purchase at the local parts store. Well, might be a slight problem there, huh? Anyway, so that's got to go back. Parts guys down there, they can't find anything other than that one. So as is usual, there's a fly and ointment and all that good stuff. Anyway, called and ordered one from Bates Corporation that I mentioned earlier in the video. They have one, they're sending it down. It was $15.76. So when it gets to me, I'll put it on here and we'll continue this project. Until then, guys, I guess that's it for now. I'm picking up my tools and I'm gonna go find some sort of adult beverage to consume and call it a day. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.